Welcome to my channel today. Today I would like to answer questions to do with how to start a winning business. I've been asked many questions. I would like to, maybe this is a topic that we should have covered long time ago. How to start a winning business. Do you do it solo or with a partner? As you all know, Username was co-founded by 3 directors a while ago. This is like 8 years ago. We have come a long way. When you start a business with someone, look at it like the way you start a relationship. For those who get married, you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and a fiancé and stuff like that. It's more like a relationship. So you'd expect fireworks, you'd expect challenges in relationship. The same thing happen in businesses. So people are afraid of starting partnership because of that, and there are those who want to do solo. I would like to answer practically. Would you like to do it solo or do you like to do it with a partner? Both of them have challenges. And the question is, which one do I prefer? Of course, I have my own preference, but it also depends with the situation, the circumstances you are in. There are people who have looked for people to partner with. I have friends who have been looking, but they can't find someone who matches the interest, someone who matches the passion, someone who has integrity, very, very important, someone who has the drive to succeed like they want, a similar vision like they have. So these are challenges most people who want to start a business are facing. I would like to answer that question. You can go solo or you can do partnership. When I say partnership, it can be a partnership in terms of registration. Where you register a business as a partnership. It can be a limited liability company like Username Investment. It's still a partnership when you start with other people to be able to achieve a certain big purpose together. If you go solo, before I say my verdict, if you go solo, there are certain advantages that you have. What are these advantages? Number one, you follow your vision exclusively without any challenge because you are alone. You are at liberty to follow your vision. Straightforward. If you want to go like this, you go like this, but you are alone. Number two, you have flexibility and adaptability in terms of things like how you spend your money, working hours. You don't have control. You have that flexibility. If you want to close a business for 2 weeks, you can do that without problems. You can make that decision alone. Number three, you have greater efficiency. If you say we are going north, you go north. There's no one diverting your attention and telling you to go south. Number four, you enjoy the profits alone. If you make $1 billion shillings, $1 million shillings is all yours to spend. If you want to drink all of it, if you want to do anything with it, the money is yours. I'm not saying you drink all of it. The disadvantages is, one of the biggest disadvantages is time. When you start solo, you can't be everywhere, every time. You need to share your vision with someone. Of course, you can employ people to be able to do what you can't be able to do, but you share the stress. This is usually the political responsibility in quotes that we carry when we start these businesses. You carry the weight. You are the person who don't sleep if something is not working. Your member of employee may not have such issues because they can always jump ship. Just like a matatu, when I have seen this when I used to use matatu at some point. When a matatu is caught by police, for example, everyone alights from the matatu and the driver is left with the conductor and they board the other matatu. That is what it means when you take political responsibility. You are left with that burden, that problem. The risk of finances. Most people start their businesses through savings, through loans and other contributions. If you're starting a serious business, you'll be challenged. You'll be disadvantaged because you don't have so much money. But when you come together, you can be able to move way faster than when you're alone. So there are challenges of financing, challenges of capital that you have to encounter. What are the advantages of doing it as a partnership when you have more than one person helping you? Let me share the advantages because I said your decision will be based on the circumstances you are in before I give what I think maybe is a better way to start a business. Number one, you share the risk, the burden of risk, that political responsibility I was talking about. I'll just like username investment, there's a time we lost 5 million shillings in a bad deal. Somebody came with 2 titles and we lost that money towards a deposit. If I was alone, that thing would have easily caused serious depression in me. Because even when we were 3 of us, that particular week was very sad for us. Is all the money that we had. I wonder, all the challenges that you have faced if I was alone, this psychological. Am I able to handle that? And the reality is, when we are 3 of us, you feel like there's someone who is listening to you, someone who's sharing your problems. As a human beings, you feel better when someone is sharing into your troubles. They say a problem shared is half solved. That is exactly how it feels. Ability to do variety of things. You are 3 directors, one can focus like the way we do here. One is focusing on products, the other one is focusing on marketing, the other one is focusing on customer service and finance. You can share roles, you can do variety of things, and every director or every partner comes with a certain unique strategic value. They come with a certain value. They have a certain experience. They have a certain education. They might come with capital as well. They have something that you don't. Number 3, you have more hands to work. Sometimes you're able to do more than one project at once as an organization because one of them is here, the other one is there, and you're able to move forward. What are the disadvantages? I'll just share 2. Because of decision making, that's a challenge we have solved over time. You take so long to be able to decide on things. You might have one person, and our personalities are different. Our exposures are different. Our foundations might be different. Even the courses that we did. Somebody might take so long to make a decision, another one is a fast decision maker. So especially in chamas, they suffer from this. People take so long, they take 1 month to make a very simple decision. So we have tried to mitigate that as a business, and we have learned how to do things. Technology is one of the things. And then you put timers, timelines. You cannot take 3 days to make a serious decision, so that if somebody is slow within the group, you move faster. If you tie in partnership, and this is a challenge, if you tie a Mercedes to a tuk-tuk, most likely the Mercedes have to move at the speed of a tuk-tuk. So the slowest person in that group will dictate the speed in that group. So it matters a lot. This is a challenge. Number 2, the profits are divided. Once you make profits, if you make 100 million, if you make 5 million, you make 100,000, you have to share as 3, 4, depending on how many people are in the partnership. Those are disadvantages. I've been able to weigh these 2. Can I start a business as a solo or as a team? And it is a difficult decision. Make that decision based on your circumstances. And I'm going to share some of those circumstances. I have friends who have tried to start partnerships, but they can't be able to do it because they have looked. Because I've covered another video that tells you the kind of people that you want to be able to start a business. It is the same way like marriages. You can't marry someone. 2 cannot move together unless they agree. That's the Bible that says that. So you have to have someone who you can move together. Number 1 is integrity. Number 2 is vision and passion. They need to have similar energy on a particular, especially in business. Maybe number 3, the skills that they bring on board. If you are very good in marketing, don't look for another marketer. Look for someone who is very good in the product section. Look for another person who is very good in customer service or a different area that you need in that business. So if you look at those 2 things, I lean more towards starting a business as a partnership because of the challenges. Most businesses fail in the first year of operation. The first 1 or 2 years is extremely difficult for any business. For you to be able to move forward, you need someone to come with you. And most of the time, most founders are focused on one area. If you used to be employed in marketing, when you start a company, you focus so much on marketing alone, you forget about customer service. That business will not grow as fast. They say, that's why I prefer partnership. If you want to move fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with other people. And that, for me, business is a long-term game, and that's why I would go for partnership anytime. But if you can't get someone who has integrity, who have the same passion, who is bringing value on board, you'd rather do it alone. Better have a loaf than none. But any day, partnership is way better. Look for friends. Like usually investment, a question you have been asked before, we knew each other way before we started this business, way before we talked about business. And that's why people network as much as they can. The best places maybe is people you were with in, not in high school, most likely in university, because at that point most people are mature enough to be able to make better decisions. You can be able to learn someone even before you propose a business deal or a decision, or asking them to join you. You can be able to learn their integrity, what moves them, are they really interested in business. I had so many friends in university who I knew are very good people, but their career trajectory is different. They were not interested in entrepreneurship like I did. So I had to narrow down when I was choosing myself, when I was choosing the partners I would like to have. Number one, they had integrity based on our interaction over many years. Number two, I knew they were interested in business. We could work out the other things. We may not get everything, but for me, if I get integrity and the interest in business or entrepreneurship, for me, that is well enough. I believe this can help many people make proper decisions about partners, about how to start a business the right way, how to look for these partners, and I believe it will be helpful to many. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram. And this is Reuben Kimani. Thank you so much for watching.